Hey guys, I'm back for another 2010 MMPR review. Today, I thought I'd like to review my personal childhood favorite Ranger. He is, of course, the only Ranger to appear throughout the entire series as one whole color. Let me introduce Billy the Blue Ranger. Look at him. He's a good Ranger, isn't he? Now, like I said, he is my favorite all-time childhood Ranger. And here are a few reasons why. 1. He is the only Ranger to appear in every episode throughout the entire series of MMPR, which is actually pretty good. 2. He never left the show, not even for a little bit, and then come back. Nope, never happened. And C. He's the only Ranger to remain the same color throughout the entire series, which is actually pretty much a big record for him. Which actually makes him the only original MMPR Power Ranger. Well, you know, the only original one series-wise. Let's just take a look at him, shall we? This is him in his 2010 form. Again, he's only 4 inches tall. It's not bad. Still pretty good. His helmet is actually a little bit of a bad point there because right here his little horns are they actually aren't really just as pointed as the 1993 release. That their 1993 release with the horns were actually a lot more bulkier, a lot more rough and jagged, which sort of added the realism to the figure. But this one's is more flat than rugged. But it's not that bad. I like it personally. It's really great. This here figure I bought during the Black Friday rush. I was pretty lucky to find this guy because there were only 3 left. And got him for, again, about $5. $5 is a pretty good deal. No tax. Pretty good. There are now the terms of detail. He's fairly good because, as you can see, there are no scratches or nicks in the paint. It's a pretty good looking figure. Nothing's wrong with it. Just as far as I can see, there's nothing wrong with it. He, of course, comes with his all-time favorite weapons. He, of course, comes with his Blade Blaster. You can see, just lift up his arm here. There's his Blade Blaster right there. It's right there on his belt. It's pretty big. It's a pretty good weapon. All Rangers should have them. And he comes with his Power Lance. His Power Lance for this figure is one whole giant lance. But as you've seen in the actual TV series, he usually has his lances separated. So he has this half in one hand and he has this half in the other. So it really would have looked a lot more realistic, but that their big lance is usually his main weapon as one whole piece. And as you'll notice here, look at that, I'm moving it. It's in his hand. You know why? It's super glued. I super glued it to his hand just so that way I can guarantee the weapon's safety. Of course, people may think, "Oh man, what are you, crazy? What if you seriously want to take it out?" I will never take it out because this weapon is truly the only weapon that he should always have in his hand at all times. So, I am never going to take it out of his hand. If I do, a piece of his glove's going to get ripped off, and I am not going to waste time buying another one. There also are the terms of articulation on this guy. His articulation is pretty much like every other Ranger. His arms, of course, can move up and down like that. His hands can move up and down. He can do the splits if he wants to, but he's not going to do that for us. His knees can bend. Pretty nice. And his head, of course, can move. It's really not as flimsy as, previous figures I've had of him. Well, from 1993, but still is pretty good to move around. And of course, what 2010 MMPR figure can't be complete without? What can it be complete without? Well, I'll tell you what it can't be complete without. The Dino Flyer accessories. Again, I really don't know why that they had to bring this into the new boxes of toys. These here accessories were never seen throughout the actual series, so hey, why bring them out now? Bad idea. Again, like before, you press on the button here, and it lights up. No biggie. Of course, because this guy's weapon is glued to his hand, I'll just show him in his angel mode, which is usually the more common form that I've seen in other review videos of him. Usually, it's pretty simple to figure this guy out, but just put it on here, and then you mount his little shoes onto him. And there we go. There he is. He's now in his angel mode. To me, he actually does look like an actual warrior. Because, you know, warriors would usually look like this, usually when they're dead. So I actually would call him a Power Ranger Spirit Warrior. He has the look of an angel, and usually this weapon here is lance. That's usually what I would think that most warriors would have. A big a 3-blade weapon. It's really good. I like that. Of course, I'm not going to show him in his other mode for the Dino Flyer because honestly, it just doesn't look right to me. I'm sorry, but it really just doesn't. And plus, his weapon's glued to his hand, so that's another part that also contributes to the fact that I'm not going to show him in that mode. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, guys, that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be sure to do another 2010 MMPR review very soon. So until next time, this is me saying goodbye, and take care. Peace out.